And on this Wednesday, June 18th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, the U.S. Supreme Court today upheld Tennessee's ban on so-called gender-affirming care for minors. Chief Justice John Roberts wrote for the majority in the 6-3 decision that the law does not violate the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause, which requires the government to treat similarly situated people the same. Another 26 states have laws similar to the one in Tennessee. Chase Strangio, the American Civil Liberties Union lawyer who argued the case for transgender minors and their families, said in a statement that the ruling is, quote, a devastating loss for transgender people, our families, and everyone who cares about the Constitution. Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Scrimetti on social media called the ruling a landmark victory for Tennessee at SCOTUS in defense of America's children. A federal judge says the government cannot enforce President Trump's order that Americans have to put their birth gender on passports. Tammy Trujillo reports.
The judge ruled that anyone who applies for a new passport can choose the gender they identify with or select X on the application form. The decision comes after a lawsuit filed by a group of transgender and non-binary plaintiffs along with the ACLU. The judge said that the government failed to give a rationale for the policy. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
A couple of Ohio lawmakers are expected to introduce legislation today outlawing abortion in the state. Republican representatives are sponsoring the Prenatal Equal Protection Act. The legislation would make a woman who chooses to have an abortion criminally liable for killing another person. A former minister at the River Church in Denver has been sentenced to 16 years to life in prison for sexually assaulting a child. Deputies say Elliot Merskin was arrested last summer after a report was filed in Douglas County. He was later found guilty of repeatedly assaulting a child under 15, with prosecutors proving a pattern of abuse. And that's Newsmakers for this Wednesday, June 18th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.